And welcome back to Deadpool, folks. In the last part, we got word from Cable that apparently Mr. Sinister is broadcasting some kind of signal at over this very massive security tower. So, considering that Mr. Sinister was the person who killed Deadpool's contract, in a matter of speaking, we gotta head up there and take him out. But first and foremost, of course, we gotta deal with even more of Mr. Sinister's clothes. Now, you could just go ahead and barge in and just go ahead and start your massive massacre of these guys, but what I'm doing here is showing off yet another possible achievement. Basically, the main gist with this achievement is that before you catch the attention of any guards, if you are able to successfully... Okay, that seemed like I got hurt. Anyway, if you're able to stealth kill 5 enemies, or, okay, 4, okay, so I'm sorry, Gabe, god damn it, then, yeah, you'll be able to get some even more gamer score. But now with that, we could go ahead and start our little massacre.
That also said, this is kind of the first mission that kind of begins a plentitude of trends for Deadpool, where Cable comes in, makes a warning, gives some kind of warning, Deadpool doesn't care, and then heads towards another thing, even though Cable says not to, because it actually shows no relevance. Effectively, a good chunk of this game is going to be Deadpool wasting time.
Okay.
Yeah, so we kind of already got a gist of that trend. Like, I believe it was in the last part when we first ran into Cable. when Cable goes ahead and tries to give Deadpool that dire warning about the future, and yet the voices in his head, and even Deadpool himself are like, "Oh man, not even 7 seconds, and he's already giving us about this dire warning from the future crap."
Well, not even just that, Deadpool's current objective to go after that radio tower is, yeah, a complete waste of time, considering the ending result.
Right.
And the thing is, the game isn't even subtle about it. Cable even starts yelling before Deadpool heads there. No, don't do that, Wade. But no, he doesn't do it anyway.
Right. Well, to be fair, it's like, I guess with Deadpool's character and whatnot, he's just so caught up with the fact that, oh, Mr. Sinister was the one that killed, Chance White, the guy that was supposed to... That was literally his contract and whatnot, and he was so, yeah, he's pretty much blinded with, I guess, I don't know if he was blinded by anger per se, but yeah, he was that stubborn that, yeah, to even realize that it's like, okay, no, even though this is technically Mr. Sinister up there, it's like, okay, it's just a clone, dude, it's nothing important.
Oh yeah, that said, Ryan literally just said what the end result is. But that also said, I kind of wish that Cable spoke up, because Cable knows that's not the real Mr. Sinister up there. So if Cable actually said something, to that effect to begin with, then Deadpool wouldn't be wasting his time doing this shit right now.
Well, that being said, is that like a common trait in the comics?
No. Well, kind of. It depends. Like Sinister cloning himself is definitely something that he does a lot of. Like he's a pretty clone happy guy. Deadpool wasting time like this, I guess it happens sometimes. I'm not actually sure. I assume it probably happens sometimes, but I don't think it happens that often.
Yeah, because the impression that I got from the movie anyway was I wouldn't say so much wasting time, so much as he has an end goal, but if it means getting to that goal is gonna be all bloody and everything, then he's yeah, I'm just gonna go on ahead and just haul ass, all that be damned and everything. But it's I never got the impression that everything he was doing was wasting time. I mean, even in the beginning of the movie, he was going after all the goons and stuff because he was looking for Francis.
Well, yeah,
so
he had a direct goal there. That wasn't wasting time. He had an agenda there. This time around in this game, he kind of does have an agenda. He wants to kill Mr. Sinister, but he's going about it in the wrong way.
Okay.
Well, I guess that revolves around his anti-hero characteristic. I guess relatively similar to how it was with in the movie or whatnot. It's like, yeah, he has an agenda, but he does it in his own way. He doesn't have to listen to all these other heroes and whatnot. It's like, yeah, no, forget you. I'm just gonna go ahead and just do my own thing.
There's a difference. Like he does do that. He does do that for both the movie and the game, but there's a difference on how it plays out. In the movie, he directly ignores Colossus because he doesn't care. He just wants to kill. Where Colossus just told him was just trying to get him not to kill. This time around, if he did listen to Cable, it would have saved a lot of time. In this case, he's ignoring Cable not because of any moral dilemma. He's ignoring ignoring Cable is actually just detrimenting him and hindering his progress.
Okay.
Right.
Whereas in the movie, it was all strictly a moral thing, which this is Deadpool. Deadpool does not care about any moralities.
So that being said, do these goons and Mr. Sinister, are they aware of Deadpool's abilities, the whole healing factor and everything?
Yeah,
are they aware of that? Because it's because I would think if they're aware of it, then it's if they see he's just mowing them down left and right, why do they keep coming?
Well, for one thing, the clones, they're all effectively Sinister's slaves. Sinister doesn't care what happens to them. And Sinister very much does know. There's a reason. Sinister tried. When he blew up Deadpool earlier, he knew Deadpool was going to come back from that. This is Deadpool. He heals from. He can heal from literally anything. So that said, I think Mr. Sinister's end goal right here for Deadpool isn't really to stop him, but to slow him down.
Okay.
Slow him down the best he can.
To the future and finish fighting a battle that you pulled me away from. Wait here until I get back so we can form a plan.
Yeah, we can sit here and wait, or
wait.
No, wait.
Hold on.
You know what? Joke's on you. Today's opposite day, so fuck waiting.
Wait.
Let's go up to the security tower.
Cable, that doesn't make any sense though. Cable, you could literally just help Deadpool finish this shit up, and then you can go back and finish your own battle. But since you're a time traveler, you can literally put yourself into any point in that battle, including at the very beginning. I feel like as a time traveler, Cable doesn't really take advantage of that that whole ability.
Magnetic apocalypse. That can't be good.
Magneto? What?
Yeah, I was gonna say is now that you mentioned metallic apocalypse, it's a real shame they could not add Magneto in some way.
The current island that they're on, they are on Genosha, which initially Genosha was a safe haven for mutants that was led by Magneto, until the asshole government decided to bring in all the Sentinels and there was just a giant slaughter.
Right. Well, yeah, of course.
Player, let's move it already.
Well, that's just well. Funny you should mention that, BJ, because this is actually this is actually the requirements for yet another achievement. So it's so yeah, we're gonna be running into that huge wheel a few times as we go up this metallic tower or whatnot, while undergoing a massive apocalypse, as it were. But two things you need to take care of. First are the two sets of balloons, and one animal. Just one animal. Only then we'll be able to lock in another achievement.
Okay.
All right, time to make my own luck. $1 billion, here we come.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop.
What? A cow? Nice try, Wheel. There are no cows on Genosha. What the hell?
Oh, remember when I said one animal? There we go.
Pay for what? Following the script?
So, the cow's out of the way.
So when you spin the wheel, like, you know, is all that, like, predetermined? Like,
Yeah,
it doesn't matter when you...
Yeah,
predetermined.
it's predetermined. Like, yeah, no matter when you press the A button to stop the wheel, you're always gonna get magnetic apocalypse, and the second time, you're always gonna get the cow.
Okay.
But now for this rather interesting platformer section. In fact, I'm actually rather surprised I got through that like a lot sooner than I thought it would. Because considering how the jumping with Deadpool can be a tad bit awkward at times, it's like sometimes it can be a little bit weird for me to land these platforms. Especially seeing as how
Well, these platforms are moving, especially.
yeah, that too, exactly. Fortunately, thank God that Deadpool knows how to hoist himself off of a ledge.
All right, Sinister. Time to pay the and what the hell happened to you? That looks very uncomfortable.
You,
Me?
Deadpool, you repulsive, putrid mutate. Destroying this tower will do nothing to stop my plans to instill genetic perfection upon this world. Nothing you do will stop my master plans.
Wait. Are you stuck in there?
No, that would be ridiculous.
Oh, so then you wouldn't mind if I played with this? Ugh.
Wait, what are you doing? No, don't touch that!
I don't know about you, but...
Alright, and now for this little fun minigame gag, as it were. So yeah, just basically shock this Sinister clone, as it were. Now, so you could, they try to play it off as like a rhythm game, as it were. The only difference here is that, well, there's not so much any rhythm with it, but you can just button mash the living fuck out of the face buttons and just have fun.
What does this one do? Ah! Oh, dang attack! Hey, Summers! Was that the big problem you needed help with? Because I just took care of it. Like a boss! Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Wade, that wasn't...
Seriously, roll credits. We're done here.
The...
That wasn't Sinister! That was a clone!
Damn, Summers, what'd you have for breakfast? Smells like tacos.
You like...
What?
tacos, Wade?
Ugh. Suddenly, Cable made a brief cameo in the Annoying Orange series.
You could never eat one of Samantha's tacos. Ever again.
What you talking about, Summers?
Mr. Sinister is going to kill Samantha. Destroy all her tacos. And everyone else on this planet. Unless you stop him.
Shit just got weird. Indeed. So, we going back-to-back crane style on this one?
No. I can't stay. I'm fighting my own battles in the future. All of which hinge on what you do here and now.
Oh god, here we go.
Anyway, the real Mr. Sinister is holed up on Magneto's old citadel on the far side of the island. Easily a day's walk, so we'd better...
Fuck walking. Get ready for Plan Awesome!
If you insist on me building this thing, then I'll need 2 parts.
Yeah, that's like, yeah. So, all this
Mooch's chimichanga.
because of tacos.
Yeah. Alright, so we now have our new objective. In order for Deadpool's plan to work, we need 2 parts for this citadel boot, as it were. So join us next time as we begin our little fetch quest. Hooray! We will see you guys then.
It's a music game.
Follow the legend! You mother